Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Red Sports. We are here with you again with a post-match show between Gujarat Titans and Lucknow Super Giants. And what a curious game it was! Lucknow Super Giants raced away to a mammoth score of 235 runs, banking on Aiden Markram, Mitchell Marsh, and Nicholas Puran's phenomenal performance. Then they restricted Gujarat Titans from chasing that mammoth score by 33 runs. They restricted them from doing what they did against Delhi Capitals, where they won by 10 wickets when they were chasing a score of more than 200. Now, today it was a game that Gujarat Titans was looking to win and solidify their position in the top two of the league stage. However, this kind of turns things around for them. It kind of has halted their run towards that, and this kind of gives a chance to Royal Challengers Bangalore and Punjab Kings to now come in and swap positions with Gujarat Titans, because from here, Gujarat, if they win their last game, they are only going to reach 20 points, while RCB and Punjab, if they win both of their games, they can reach 21 points. That means Gujarat Titans are now on the verge of risk of losing their top two place. It is going to go all unfold all now in this final few days at the IPL. But today we are going to discuss what all happened, the five key points that we noticed in this game. Starting with Gujarat Titans bowling performance, it was a very abysmal performance given they were very familiar with the conditions. Shubman Gill, who won the toss, opted to bowl first. However, when they came out bowling, LSG batters went after them from ball one, and they were smashing them all across the park. Lucknow Super Giants openers Aiden Markram and Mitchell Marsh, they staged a very big partnership. They were able to smash bowlers all across the park. Both of these players scoring at a phenomenal strike rate, and Aiden Markram scored at a strike rate of more than 150, while Mitchell Marsh was scoring at a strike rate of more than 180. That kind of tells you how strong their opening partnership was. They were able to get the better of their opening bowlers, and that is what is the reason why Gujarat Titans bowlers economy is not less than 9. Only Ayush Badoni, who bowled one over. Apologies, that is Lucknow Super Giants. For Gujarat Titans, I mean, there is no bowler who had an economy rate less than 9, and that is Mohammad Siraj, who had the least of 9.25. That kind of tells you that if a bowler like Siraj is going at that rate, it is kind of it tells you the story how bad the situation was for Gujarat Titans when they were bowling. It became difficult for them to get those crucial breakthroughs because LSG batters, especially Mitchell Marsh and Nicholas Puran, when they started to get go, they were able to take the bowlers apart. They were pulling the balls away. They were smashing the balls down the ground. They were doing everything possible to take that target out of the hands of Gujarat Titans. And now Lucknow Super Giants have kind of halted their dream. They have tested Gujarat Titans' top two dream, and they have kind of made them pay significantly. That was the point one. Gujarat Titans bowling faltered. Point two, Lucknow Super Giants batting finally worked. I mean, their middle order then wasn't get tested, but in the past few games, their opening batters, their first three batters weren't clicking as much as they were during the initial phase of the tournament. And today, they all of them clicked, and they were sublime in their performance. They were able to score at a phenomenal rate. They were able to take the game away from from Gujarat Titans. 235 runs at the loss of just two wickets just tells you the story how much strong of a batting performance this was. In fact, Mitch Marsh scored his first IPL 100, and that was a phenomenal smashing, swashbuckling hits that Mr. Marsh showed. He was able to score at a strike rate of more than 180. He staged a beautiful partnership with first Aiden Markram, then with Nicholas Puran, who also scored a 50 plus score and was smashing the ball at a strike rate of more than 200. Third point being, I mean, I understand I might be taking another point from LSG because even though they are out of the tournament, this is somewhat a good news for LSG that Rishabh Pant, even though he played a small cameo, he was able to score 16 runs, out of which two were sixes. That kinds of gives you a positive news that Rishabh Pant with the with LSG out of the tournament, has less pressure and is able to scroll freely now. He came out. Everyone was expecting someone like Ayush Badoni or even Abdul Samad to come out and play in that final for few overs, but it was Rishabh Pant who came out. He looked confident. He played the shots he liked to play, and he was able to score those 16 extra runs that actually helped Lucknow Super Giants, because at the end of the day, Gujarat Titans were short by 33 runs. So the 16, 17 runs that Rishabh Pant added alongside Nicholas Puran kind of worked wonders for LSG. Irrespective of the result, irrespective of the result, LSG are already out of the tournament. That is to be noted. Point number four, Gujarat Titans middle order finally works out. Shafin Rutherford and Shah Rukh Khan, both of them stitched a beautiful 90 plus partnership, 86 runs partnership, and that kinds of gives you a positive, that kind of becomes positive for Gujarat Titans, who were looking very weak in the middle order. Their middle order at the moment was averaging the least in the IPL across all the teams, even though their strike rate was the maximum. Their average was the minimum among all the teams that have been participating in this season's IPL, and that kind of was a worrying sign for Gujarat Titans. But today, both Shah Rukh Khan and Shafin Rutherford played a very good part. Despite that coming in a loss, it went into a their partnership was phenomenal. They were able to stitch a partnership at a crucial juncture when Sai Sudarshan, Shubman Gill, and Josh Butler, their cornerstone of success this season, had already failed to convert their scores into something big and help Gujarat Titans to this mammoth score. But Shafin Rutherford scored 38 odd runs in 22 balls at a strike rate of more than 172. Shah Rukh Khan scored 57 runs from 29 balls at a strike rate of 196. The lower middle order, though, failed again. Rahul Tewatia, who has been hot and cold, who has been blowing hot and cold, uh, wasn't able to continue alongside Shah Rukh Khan after Shafin Rutherford's wicket, and that kind of triggered a collapse for Gujarat Titans in the end. They could have achieved something here if Rahul Tewatia had stuck with someone like Shah Rukh Khan to continue till the end, and it might have ended in the other direction. So that might still be a worrying sign. There is also a question whether Josh Butler, who will come in place of Josh Butler, will it be Mendes, who they have replaced him with? But that only time will tell. At this point in time, the middle order has become strong, but the lower middle order is still a concern. Point five being point five being Punjab Kings and RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore, have now have a chance to secure and upserve the Gujarat Titans from the top of the table position. If you remember correctly, in the 3 seasons that Gujarat Titans have participated, 2 of those seasons Gujarat have went on to the finals, and both of these times when they went on to the finals, they have topped the table. That kind of is a pattern for them. Whenever they top the league table, they are able to reach the final. That has been the story till now for Gujarat Titans, the franchisee. But this time around, it looks like they might not end at the top of the table, because our Royal Challengers Bangalore will also be facing Lucknow Super Giants and Sunrisers Hyderabad. And I think both of these games are in Lucknow, if I'm not wrong, and that kind of plays well for RCB, because they will be in a better condition. They will be familiar with the conditions when they face Lucknow Super Giants at the end of the tournament. That is the last match for the league stage for Royal Challengers Bangalore. Punjab Kings, on the other hand, will be facing Mumbai Indians and a beleaguered Delhi Capitals, who were out of the tournament last night by the hands of Mumbai Indians. So that kind of is a worrying sign for Gujarat Titans, that they might just slip on to the third position or even fourth position, given how the things pan out in the further in the tournament. So that is what has been the 5 points. One being Lucknow Super Giants batters finally perform. Second being Gujarat Titans bowlers were abysmal in this match. Third being Rishabh Pant came back into form. Fourth being Gujarat Titans middle order starts to click finally. Fifth being RCB and Punjab Kings are now both in the race of getting a top two spot. Both of these teams can now actually end in the top two, and that kind of wraps up our day here at the Rev Sports Center. So For more such news and content, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back with you with more such news and content. And tomorrow we will be back with pre-match and post-match and other shows as well. So do not forget to like, share.